Welcome back to my channel again. Today I'll be reading The Ashes of Seprah, The Last Protocol. Please enjoy. The city of Viral was dying. Its skyline, once a beacon of progress, now flickered with broken neon and the distant hum of collapsing infrastructure. The rebellion had failed, the regime had fractured, but one thing remained: Seprah. Seprah wasn't just a god. He was the executioner of the old world, a towering cyborg forged from stolen memories and weaponized hatred. His armor gleamed with blood-polished steel, and his voice, when it came, was a rasp of corrupted code. Damian hated him. Not just for what Seprah had done, but for what he represented, the cold, calculated cruelty of a system that had erased families, burned homes, and turned justice into a machine. Damian moved through the roots of Sector 9, his boots crunching ash and glass. His pulse was steady, but his mind was fire. He remembered the night Seprah slaughtered his mother. No trial, no warning, just a flash of plasma and silence. Now, it was time for Damian to react. Seprah stood in the center of the plaza, surrounded by the wreckage of rebel transports. His optic senses locked into Damian instantly. "You survived," Seprah said, voice devoid of emotion. "Unfortunately for you," Damian replied, drawing his blade. Seprah's arm shifted, transforming into a cannon. "You were always weak, sentimental, human." Damian lunged. The battle was chaos. Sparks flew as steel clashed with fury. Seprah's strikes were precise, brutal, each one designed to kill. But Damian was faster, fueled by rage and memory. He dodged, countered, struck deep into Seprah's side. The cyborg staggered, but didn't fall. "You think vengeance makes you strong?" Seprah hissed. "No," Damian growled. "It makes me dangerous." Seprah launched a shockwave, sending Damian crashing into a wall. Blood trickled from his temple. He rose, panting, eyes locked on his enemy. "You murdered my family. You burned my city. You turned my people into data." Seprah paused. "They were irrelevant. You were irrelevant." Damian activated his final protocol, a neural disruptor embedded in his spine. It pulsed with raw energy, destabilizing Seprah's systems. The cyborg convulsed, sparks flying from his joints. "You were never a protector," Damian said, stepping closer. "You were a parasite." Seprah's voice glitched. "I was order." "You were a lie." With one final strike, Damian drove his blade into Seprah's core. Seprah collapsed, his systems foiling, his optic dimming. The plaza fell silent. Damian stood over the wreckage, breathing hand. The war wasn't over, but the monster was dead. And for the first time in years, the city exhaled. Thank you so much for listening to the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe and hit the bell ring so you won't miss out on more videos. I'll see you next time.